First, I want to give a big shout out to all independent filmmakers. It's a great thing. So you got to stay on your grind and be committed and definitely have compassion for it. So I'm loving that. And big shout out to the Tribeca Film Festival, because I never thought being on jury duty would be fun, but I had a good time. Good time. And now, the award for Best Narrative Short Film. The winner is Cashback, directed by Sean Ellis. Let's take a look.
I think the idea to turn it into a feature film came from the response that I got from the people that saw the short, really. But I'd see it play at these film festivals, and I suddenly saw the audience really engaging and really reacting to what they were seeing.
It was very flattering over the autumn of 2004, where we won quite a few awards. And during the Christmas holidays, we talked a lot, and we decided we were going to try and do an overall storyline, or where the beginning should be for Ben's character, and where it was going to end up. And we always wanted Sharon to be more involved, but knew that we had to bring in some new characters.
I got an email from Sean in, I don't know, February, March, saying, "Oh, I've got this great idea for a feature version of Cashback." And I thought sort of, oh, good luck. And didn't really think about it much, because films just don't really get made that quickly, and I thought I'd maybe hear about it in a couple of years, if ever. But then a couple of weeks later I got a phone call from Lena, the producer, saying, "Yeah, we're going to shoot in May, are you free?" So we did. I think it was, what was it, seven weeks from starting to write the script to shooting. It's got to be some kind of record, right?
This March, I think, he phoned up and he said, "I'm thinking of turning the short film into a feature." And I said, "Well, that's great," and expected to see him in 2008. And a week later he rang up and he said, "Well, I've written the feature film." And I was like, "What do you mean you've written the feature film in a week? That's not possible." And he had.
That had won a few awards and had made a few friends and had the potential to be something quite interesting as a feature, because it was working as a short. And if I had to go back and reshoot the short, there probably wasn't anything I would change. So it felt like I needed to just expand it or add to it.
So, should we, guys, can we get this choreographed a little bit more, and let's just keep running this, because obviously we're gonna have a...
The short film was part of the feature film, and I don't know if it's ever been done before, but we felt this is a way where we can save shooting 20 minutes that we love, and we can make the film hopefully cheaper, and we can get a feature film with the same characters.
I play a character called Ben in Cashback, who is an art student, an introverted, lonely art student, and he's very sad because he's just dumped Michelle Ryan.
I was attracted to the whole project Cashback because of watching the short film, and I just thought it was unlike anything I'd seen before. It was original, it was classy, it was edgy, and it had, you could see that it was going to appeal to lots of different people.
Hey. And action.
The opening scene is Susie going mad at Ben after him telling her that he doesn't want to be with her anymore. And there were lots of the crew coming up afterwards and saying, I've had that done to me, and that's exactly how an ex-girlfriend of mine reacted. So, and it's quite good that you can't hear what I'm saying, because I was given free rein to say what I liked.
Do you know what? You're so pretentious, you and your fucking art. You think you're so fucking cool. When I tell you you're not cool, you're just fucking mediocre. You know what? Sarah, if you're sucking someone else's cock and you're going to wish you never dumped me. Do you know that? You're going to wish. Do you know how many guys would love to fuck me, and what you just want to fuck me about it for what? Who the fuck are you, baby?
Hands out who wants to fuck Michelle. And then come back up, and then I'm going to throw this, and it's going to hit the back. So just basically, when I throw it, everyone just mind your eyes. Okay, ready? Here we go. Mind yourself,
All right,
ready?
and turn over.
Turning. 3, 2, 1.
Working with Sean Ellis, you kind of get to know how livestock must feel.
It's funny what goes through your mind at a time like this. The 2.5 years we spent together.
Okay, sorry about your set, Graham. Look what I've done.
Sharon is my character, and she basically has a fear of time, and she eliminates time, and so she's in that sort of limbo land of not knowing. She won't look at a clock, she won't look at a watch, and it's a bit like being in an aeroplane. You don't know whether it's breakfast time or supper time or lunchtime, and that helps her get through the day. And it's really about the relationships of all those characters who work in Sainsbury's, and she's a little apart from them, I think, because it's, you know, a group of boys together with all their tricks and truancy.
You thought I was good at it? Oh.
And what's lovely is that from the short film, Sean has developed something more with Sharon, which is, you know, she has this fear of time, how she gets through the day, but she also has this other life, which is dreaming of what her life could be one day. And that's been really lovely to explore. And then her relationship with Ben, you know, puts that under the spotlight, that they both have their dreams and where that's going to take them with each other and individually.
Is that a pickle sandwich?
Oh, yeah.
Can I have a bite? I'm starving.
Is this hair for the pickle scene, or are we going to go a little bit more for the scene after?
Go a little bit more for the scene after. This is adapting. This is adapting to a fast turnaround.
Back in, lost it. We'll need a new bit.
Still rolling? We cut.
Inboard.
Cut. And we cut.
Oh.
And
Oh no, it's gone. Fuck already. Thing is, the bread is so much more sticky than your skin. Yeah, right.
There. Okay,
Yeah.
still rolling?
Go.
And action.
He's done something which you saw a little bit of in the short, which was what the Americans do very well, is a sort of independent cult movie. I think the combination of the comedy and the love story and the truth of what it's like for those, you know, for people who are doing that very sort of monotonous job, you know, he's managed to create a good recipe.
You got some there.
Mm.
No.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
I did.
There.
Did I get it? About now.
I'm the supermarket manager and captain of this very, very fine football team.
Yeah.
Look at these
Professionals.
Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely.
It's your lunch break, Barry. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I don't want one. Lunch! Now!
I'm Matt Stevens. Who's the lad about town. The cocky sort of wide boy of the... Yeah, precisely.
What does he do in town?
What doesn't he do in town? Driving his RS Cosworth around, having a lot of fun, picking up chicks. And what was the other thing?
Sausage.
I'm sorry.
I play Barry. Barry is a daredevil stuntman who just goes headfirst into everything. I actually requested to do my own stunt, but obviously Sean, he didn't have for some reason, so I don't know why he got a stuntman in legal reasons, I think.
And go! And now. Okay, now. And now.
I'm Brian. I'm a new worker at Sainsbury's and
very inexperienced.
But very experienced in kung fu. Grab my arm.
Then she walks in, he turns. Bang. Yeah?
So that would be the...
Yeah. Then we can pick up we just keep Sharon there for the background. Yeah. Okay?
In fact, it's the best job I've ever had.
Why is that?
Because I don't work. I haven't worked for 5 years.
I play a character called Sean Higgins, who is an art student who's studying photography at the same college that Ben is at. And Ben and I played best friends in the movie. We grew up together since we were kids. But you see, the funny thing and interesting thing about the script is you've got the slapstick sides with all the characters in Sainsbury's. So mine kind of falls in the between. It's funny, but it's still serious enough to be taken serious when he's having conversations with Sean's character Ben.
And roll playback. Looking and action.
Sean's background in photography made life much easier for me in certain respects, in that he has a very good eye and he knows what he likes, and it, to a certain extent, once we established that he knew what he wanted, it allowed me to actually get on with other things, and he would set up quite a few of the shots, which I would then come back to and operate, or at times Sean would operate.
Two shot and missing him. I think you're covering it.
I think he's covering it mostly here.
Right. Obviously, they've all got the three wide.
So there's this yacht.
Yeah.
We can extract it.
Yeah, we'll do that trick. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with it.
Motherfuckers wanna get with me, lay with me, love with me. Right. Motherfuckers wanna get with me, lay with me, love with me. Right. Motherfuckers wanna get with me, lay with me, love with me. Right.
Yeah, if you just hand the lamp just a little bit, I think you just catch a bit more on this corner without having to compromise that.
Okay, with the number 3.
The camera got set up, the track was set up, and it was suddenly, a clapperboard was being thrown in front of the camera, and we were off. And I almost sort of had to pinch myself just a little bit, because it was a bit surreal.
Right.
That, in the space of, 7 weeks, from writing the script to, talking the money out of some people for us to make the thing, getting it cast, getting it crewed, and then being on the locations that we'd scouted a week before and turning over. My head was spinning a little bit, and I was like, is there anything I've forgotten?
I mean, you can have a proper flare if you want a proper
No, I just like milky.
Okay. Well,
Let's go. Here we go.
yeah, you can leave the shops now. Thank you, Kevin.
And action.
And Ben. And track. Good. Can we do one more? Yeah.
Sean sent me his book, 365 Days, and I was intrigued by someone who'd taken a very simple idea, which was to make a diary of pictures, really, and showing fashion when it was on its off time, as it were, not on its on time when everything is glamorous and perfect, but behind the scenes. And I think being a photographer, of his skill and standard, you know that you're in very good hands for how it's going to look, and I think its look will be a big part of it. I think, he's very aware of that, Sean, and it's exciting to be part of it. Who the main character falls for is not the perfect, the perfect beauty, the aesthetically wonderful, on paper you can tick all the boxes, but the person who's got something else to them, which is an imperfection, and you learn to love people's imperfections and flaws, and I like that he explored that in the feature version of the film.
There was a little smile that I gave myself because I just thought, wow, we've done it. And it was, against all the odds, really, that we've done it. Because we didn't have any help from any big studios. We didn't have any help from, a lot of financial companies that were promising to help. There we were, 7 weeks in, from writing the script to actually shooting. And we'd done it ourselves. And we'd pulled it together. And I'm most proud of that, everyone involved just were all hands to the deck, and we were dragging this film up this mountain, and that's how it felt.